you know, we talked a little bit lightly about you doing time in the past.
Yeah.
You ever think doing time fucked up anything within your music career?
No. Not
It was
really.
just a part of your
I
journey.
had open charges before I even started rapping, dog. When I first started rapping, the first song that the world ever heard me rapping, no, I was fighting charges then. Like, I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know. When I came home in 2018, I felt good. Like, because I hadn't, you know, was on parole, I hadn't done the time for this shit. I was feeling good. But now, I feel even better. I ain't fighting no charges. I ain't on no parole or probation, no shit like that.
What was most of your charges for?
Possession with intent to distribute some
throughout all the years,
drug and
same
guns.
shit.
Yeah, mostly.
Okay, so recently, say 18 months ago,
yeah,
you just recently came home. You had a hiatus on Instagram, the internet, music wasn't dropping, and that was the first time, you know what I'm saying, getting locked up since 2018 when you came home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people posted it on the internet. It was all over, whatever. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, everybody loves it when you sing the blues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of fuck shit that I was talking about when you're like, what type of fuck shit? Like that type of shit. Like people get caught up into that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That false shit of lose grip of reality. Like that's the type of shit that I'm not with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the hiatus that I had, like obviously I was living a deep life of crime. You feel what I mean? And any nigga know you can't just be no fucking just social media person and you thugging like that for all type of reasons. You see what I'm saying? The background that you in to get your ass killed. Yeah. The person in your picture will get your ass killed or get your ass with an indictment. So you got to move like a ghost. So of course it was a hiatus from the music shit. I had to pick. You know, like it's evident that niggas that like to rap and do street shit, them niggas going to jail
every time.
You see what I'm saying? It's just not me guessing. I'm just looking at the fucking news. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And it's seeming like it don't matter how much fucking money you got. You see what I'm saying? So,
do you feel like rappers get targeted for crimes?
No, I don't feel like rappers get targeted for crimes. I feel like if you're doing a crime and you got a lot of attention on yourself, like do the math. Like you got a lot of people watching you. Because you have attention coming to you, because you're famous and you make your money off being watched. Yeah. It's your best interest to be watched even more. The more you watch, the more successful you are.
For sure. Do you think talking about certain shit puts more of an eye on you? Like when you're talking about the shit, basically, do you think they really be listening and using that? Like, he's talking about it, so they go say,
they're gonna listen. They might listen for their own fucking entertainment. Yeah. You think cops listen to cop music? You think they have cop rappers that's making cop #1 drop songs? They got their own little cop dances shit? No, these niggas that's young, black, all white. These niggas listen to rap music too. These niggas got girlfriends and old ladies and shit that's down with the culture too. These motherfuckers be in strip clubs and they street clothes and shit too. You see what I'm saying? Of course they listening. Some of these motherfuckers be fans. They work out to that fucking music. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about little situations and shit. It's all situational. Cause this shit ain't some old school shit. This some new shit that's just not taking place. All these rappers going to jail like this here, this some new shit.
Shit, what do you think, I don't know if you keep up with it, but what do you think will happen with Young Thug and them, with the RICO case?
Yeah, hopefully the best. Hopefully the best, dog. For real. And I mean that with all honesty and with full optimism. Really, I can't even say optimism because I know that you don't know how situations can happen, man. I was just under federal custody, man, for an extreme amount of drugs, guns and shit, looking at 25 plus. Yeah. Starting off at 25 and plus, like, you see what I'm saying? And just all of a sudden, that shit had to get thrown out. Yeah. Some kind of fucking way, the Almighty stepped in and yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's some miracle type shit. Yeah. Like on some real God blessing all the trap niggas type shit. That was some shit you don't see just multiple times in a lifespan.
Never, man.
You feel what I mean? So, you never know what the fuck might happen, man.
For sure. But you do feel like, you know what I'm saying, they kind of got it out for rappers if you showing and talking about it.
Yeah, like, bro, you gotta ask yourself why about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this taking place? Like, why is this happening?
The energy you bring towards it.
Not just that, like, why is this, from the whole spectrum, like, why is these rappers, like, why is these black people, like, getting successful with music and somewhere in their career, like early too. This is not taking no fucking, like, look at the shit with Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
Look at 42 Doug. Like, look at this shit, man. It seems like that's all a part of having to be a successful rapper. Like, you got to end up with a fucking ankle monitor on your shit.
It seems like that's the game.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why is this shit being projected on us like that? Like, why is this being shown that this is the norm?
Right.
Like, why is kids who don't understand the concept of bills, jail, missing your family, like years of your life gone, like fucking kids, like 10, 11, that's listening to this music because they fucking 20-something-year-old parents listen to this shit. They not understanding what the fuck, they picking up that doing this shit is okay. You know what I'm saying? Catching a federal charge, riding around with whatever the fuck assault rifle, like, that's okay.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And even going to jail, like, that's okay. I still want to do that because the people who I idolize, the people who my parents idolize, that's the shit that they do.
It's embedded in the culture. It's embedded in the culture.
So we'll see the effect of this shit in the years to come, like the next 5, 6, 7 years, when we start seeing motherfuckers that's just not giving a fuck about catching federal charges. It's gonna be a product of this shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You think the music has a lot to do with it?
Music got you're fucking right. It always have. It always have. Music has always been a vehicle to speak to the masses. It's music.
Okay. Do you ever think?
You say your parents from Jamaica, right?
Yeah, they are.
So you have some type of knowledge of Bob Marley other than just the image. When you hear Bob Marley, I hope to God you don't think of a fucking big ass joint. Like,
No.
you know the revolutionary.
Absolutely. I think Bob Marley is the greatest like musician ever.
All right, and you understand. So you know about the attempts on his life just because he was performing at a political rally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So music always have had like a major influence on people.
Yeah.
Anytime you have a religious ceremony, most religious ceremonies is some type of melodic sound in the background, even if it's people humming.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely though. That music, man. I feel like music is the most powerful force on earth.
Most definitely.
Absolutely. I feel like music controls. I don't feel like you can have anything with music. I feel like if you call a business and they put you on hold, they play music.
All right,
Get on the elevator, they play music.
Yeah, with music, man, like the sound of it, it'll affect the way you feel. So
Absolutely.
That means it's reaching you on a different frequency. It's on a different frequency than just your auditory, than just your conscious hearing.
I think
And like some shit you hear and you understand, there's some shit that you hear and you feel.
Absolutely.
That's some shit. Like, this shit strikes emotion. That means a certain sound can make you feel a certain way. Let's play some angry shit and let's see if the people listening to it don't get hyped up and just get aggressive.
Right.
Let's play some love-making shit, some soft shit, and see if these motherfuckers don't get haunted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see. And it's been put to the test and it's apparent. So that means if you target this shit, that means you can control someone's emotions.
Yeah. And you can't even touch it. That shit crazy.
All right.